And while most folks toss the tops, we are giving the spotlight this morning because Chef Brandi Alexander is in the kitchen making a strawberry-infused vinegar and a tangy herb-packed vinaigrette using the whole entire fruit. Yes, the leaves and the stems too. These are full of fiber, antioxidants, and all the good stuff, and you are here to show us how to do it. Thank you so much for coming back on the show.
Yes, of course. I hate food waste, especially, when there's so much nutrition packed, not just in the berry. We know how good berries are for us, but the whole entire thing is edible. The stem, the leaves, there's actually more nutrition in the tops of the strawberry than there is in the bottom.
Who knew?
Exactly, and they're tasty, they're flavorful, and a lot of it gets thrown away. Just think about when you're cutting your strawberries. First of all, look at all that meat you're getting rid of,
Right.
So I do have a strawberry hack to show you first, if you're not going to use your strawberry tops. So you're going to take a firm straw, not a super flimsy plastic one.
This is like a really tough
Yeah, this is a firm one. And it doesn't have, it's just as long as it's sturdy. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up in the middle of the strawberry, right in the center. You're going to try to center it right over the stem.
Okay.
And you're going to gently push up. And it's going to pop that stem right out the top.
Perfectly. Like, there is no waste on this. If we could get like a
There's none.
up of this is like perfect.
There's absolutely none. And you can even, get a small piping tip and fill it like with a cream cheese filling or something. But even these little pieces that you toss out, see, we've got our strawberry just got a little hole in it. Even these little pieces, don't toss them out. You can use these to make herbal teas with. You can freeze them, put them in your smoothies. But what we're going to do today is first we're going to make a strawberry top vinegar. Okay. Super easy to infuse. I've got a golden balsamic vinegar here. It is my favorite vinegar. You can also use apple cider, red wine, whatever your favorite vinegar is. And all we're going to do, if you want to fill that about 2/3 of the way full with strawberry tops, just start shaking them in there. These ones we cut off, we'll pour in there too.
Sure.
Might have to dig a few out.
Get a little messy this morning. You say about there, a little bit more?
Yes.
We'll add one more for fun.
Okay, and then all you're going to do, it's so easy, you're just going to submerge them in the vinegar. So however many you have, if you have a whole jar full of them you're going to use, fill it all the way up. We're going to submerge those in vinegar. You're going to leave it in the fridge for 2 to 3 days, and look how bright, red, colorful this is. And you have a delicious strawberry-infused vinegar.
Yum.
Let me get that jar right there. And we're just going to
just kind of
funnel that. You can see how bright red it is. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's so pretty.
Now, we are going to recycle these. We're not done with these strawberry tops yet, so don't throw the vinegar-infused strawberry tops away.
Okay.
We are going to use the vinegar and the tops. We're going to make a vinaigrette for a salad.
Okay.
It's great to marinate chicken or shrimp in. You can reduce it and use it as a sauce, but super simple, super flavorful, super healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use about 6 of the strawberry tops we infused in vinegar. If you didn't save these, you can use the fresh strawberry tops.
Okay.
I like to throw 1 or 2 in anyways, just for
freshen it up a little bit.
We're going to do about 2/3 a cup of that strawberry vinegar. And this full recipe is on my page.
I was going to say,
at
you are
Brandi.
posting like crazy.
Yes, both of these are on my page, and the ones from the next segment will be up in the next couple days.
Okay.
If you want to add this, we're going to put in 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon.
The whole thing?
Yep, put it all in.
I love using Dijon mustard in a lot of recipes, especially in the summer. It just adds that like extra zing to
It adds the zing, and it's also an emulsifier. Oil and water don't mix, just like oil and vinegar. The Dijon actually binds them and makes them to where they don't separate. We're going to do honey to taste. I like my little sweet, so I'll put in about 2 tablespoons. That's
the good honey right there. Is that how thick that one is?
Yes, this is local raw honey, but any kind of honey you like. And then we're going to add the zest of about 1/3 of a lemon. This is the most underutilized ingredient in the kitchen, the zest of your citrus. You want to make sure you don't go to where it's white. That's where it starts to get bitter, but the colorful part on the outside, woo! The colorful
you can
part,
smell it. It's so good.
Yes, it has tons more flavor than the juice. So we're going to do about 1 teaspoon each of those. You want to slice those in half for me?
Which way? This way?
Yes. Okay. And we're going to do the juice of half of each of these. We already have that acid from the lime too. We already have that acid from the vinegar. But woo! The citrus will give us a great pop of freshness
this morning.
You know, at least it smells good.
Right?
You smell like citrus.
Yeah.
And then the last ingredient is we're going to add 1 small garlic clove. Well, I said the last. We have our oil. And, of course, I'm going to add some McKinder's, the blend. It's a blend of a bunch of different garlic, salts, and peppers. You know, it's a great base to any recipe. And then we're going to add about a cup of oil.
Okay.
That's all you need. You can put it in a food processor. If you weren't adding the tops themselves, you could just shake it, but we do have the tops in there.
And we're sure those are blended up really good.
And it's going to be a beautiful pink-red color. That's all it takes. And you can see how it's perfectly blended from that Dijon in there. There's no separation. And then I've got an herb salad here. It's a strawberry feta pecan. It's got my bourbon candied pecans on it. And like I said, you can marinate chicken and shrimp in this. Even I've done pork with it before too. You can reduce it down. You can make sauces with it. It stays good in the refrigerator for, you know, a month.
Wow.
So it's already preserved. So it's a great, simple, fresh, beautiful summer salad dressing.
Yeah, and you put that together, you mean 2 different ways to do these, I mean, within like 4 minutes, which is incredible. And it takes a couple days, but you know.
We did it all with trash.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure everyone has a little vinegar in their kitchen if you cook, you know, and we just did it all with scraps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll show you some more trash when I come back in a little bit.
So she is actually going to come back in the next half hour talking about carrot tops and how, I mean, there's so many nutrients in there, but just like some creative ways.
And you know, food waste is a big thing for me. There's a lot of people that are hungry. This weekend, you know, if you don't have any plans at the Galt House, I'm doing Let's Dance Louisville, my big dance debut. All the proceeds go to Feed My Neighbor. It funds the homeless kitchen at the Standerford Dining Hall downtown. They're open every day of the year for lunch. Anyone can have a hot meal. So if you'd like to support me in that too, the link's in my bio at letsdancelouisville.org.
All right, and then you can also look at all of these recipes on her website too, southernflair.com. But stay with us because coming up in the next half hour, she's going to share some more recipes.